appeal, to support the Kenya judgment as regards NNAMDI KANU illegal detention and rendition from Kenya kidnapping to Nigeria. They said they must.
When the news broke out a few days ago, and when the man addressed the whole world, I think that man should be from Namibia, precisely, but has an overwhelming influence in the United Nations agency attached to liberation and human rights and other powerful 5 international agencies attached to the global nations of the world and the international communities have come out to say that they waited for a very long time for them to have a template to question Nigeria contravention going against the AU Act, the ECOWAS Act, and the international community and the United Nations Act that guarantees freedom of association, freedom of speech, for self-determination and otherwise. Then how come that Kenyan government allowed this criminality to happen in their presence? Celebration of what Mazi NNAMDI KANU, maybe he didn't expect this coming, but I can tell you that the global community, the European Parliament, has stood up for justice. Fortunately, the AU Act want to take up the matter because they said that Nigeria was a signatory to the act that they violated in Kenya. And nobody has been able to champion the cause because they do not have a template to launch the supposed invitation of Buhari and Tinubu to ICC or to ECOWAS or to AU Parliament. It is going to happen now. The world has risen. As I'm speaking to you now, the European Parliament, including France and Germany and other nations of the world, are discussing Biafran liberation at the end of the day. And what does that mean? It means that the balkanization of Nigeria has come. The leaders of Nigeria are no longer recognized in the outside world anymore. They are not getting diplomatic invitation to anything. People are considering the alternative of liberation of the most populous black people in this continent. But the question is that, is Nigeria going to be renamed Biafra? Because the only thing that's in the picture of the global community is how to put Biafra on the top agenda and in the line. Now, and the reference is this: Mazi NNAMDI KANU's judgment in Kenya, was it actually expected? Maybe a lot of people did not expect it, but right there, the struggle continues. The Kenyan government gave judgment, said this is happening in their country, and this guy, they contravene. So let people not see that Kenya is a place where people can just come and kidnap people anyhow. What happened in Kenya was an act of kidnap, and it's a criminal offense. And Nigeria violated the international law. Nigeria violated the Commonwealth law. Nigeria slapped the AU Act on the floor. And now, the forces of agencies that make up this unit, including the United Nations, have taken up upon themselves to shut Nigeria, or they gave an option to join Biafra liberation by force. Yes, and that is it. Because we do not see any reason why Mazi NNAMDI KANU will go through that process and still be detained in DSS up till now. Even when Tinubu knows the real thing, it just means he compromised and might likely be part of the agenda to bring the Igbo people to the Islamization objectives and agenda at the end of the day. And that is why we are resisting his presence anywhere. The reason Mazi NNAMDI KANU, because he has not done anything wrong. And that's what the world is saying currently now. They are going to find it very difficult. Mazi NNAMDI KANU is no longer going to accept any option apart from Biafra. The time for all those options has come. These agencies are seeking for Biafra liberation to defend the dying most populous black people in Africa. Then my question personally is that, are they going to rename Nigeria Biafra? If they rename Nigeria Biafra, what is going to happen? The only way is that, we need a formidable nation that can be modeled after the American and the Israeli structures. Because what is coming, the world is watching, and the target is the Biafrans. Anything you are seeing in this country now, the target is the Biafrans. And thank God that this thing has gotten a global attention. Nigerians will not be surprised to see any mysterious or a kind of uncertainty taking place any moment from now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done his job, and the world has come to recognize him as a hero.
But we saw David Umahi drawing 2 days ago, come out and said that Tinubu is ready to negotiate the release of Nnamdi Kanu. But a lot of people have come out and link this with the current pressure that the APC and Tinubu is currently facing as regards ADC coalition, as regards Atiku, El-Rufai, Peter Obi, AMNESTY coming out to unseat him come 2027. They said Tinubu is tirelessly begging for the vote of the Southeast. That's why he's ready to negotiate Nnamdi Kanu.
Let them continue to beg Mazi Nnamdi Kanu till tomorrow. Let them continue to kneel before him. Let them continue to apologize like the way Kenyan government is apologizing now. Kenyan government is going to court with the agencies in charge of violations of treaties now. Kenyan government go. They are going to court now with international agencies in charge of violation of treaties. You are talking of Nigeria begging Nnamdi Kanu. Umahi begging. Oh, Umahi, you just wake up. I mean, now day just the break for your eye. You don't know that guy you saw there has become something else. The person you saw there, you thought is a scrap, has become a machine now. Nnamdi Kanu has become a machine, the son of the sun. When you talk about the rising sun, you don't know that he is the son of the sun. Yes, reason. The world has come to celebrate him now. The world has come to discover that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not commit any crime. The victory is not from you. The victory is not for Nigeria. The victory is not for Eastern governors. The victory is for humanity. The victory is for liberation. The victory is for freedom of the black race. Not when Umahi discovered that he has lost consciousness. When his Fulani agenda has failed in Ebonyi State. His conquest agenda has been crushed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then you are talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu. Well, Ohaneze have made it very clearly. Thank God for Assunta John Tambata, who made it very clearly that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's freedom will not be used as negotiation for 2027 for the already collapsed APC government in Nigeria.
Are you sure it's not just making mouth?
Bros, if na mouth, we would have known. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has gone beyond Nigeria and is greater than Nigeria currently now. Mazi Kanu is the only most popular freedom fighter in the world now, and has many times hit the global agenda. Let me explain. A lot of people will not understand this. When you look at Nelson Mandela and you look at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you look at the likes of Fela Okuti, then you look at Garifayemi, you look at Desmond Tutu, what's it called, Steve Biko of South Africa, and all these people. Look at them clearly. You will discover something. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only person that have an agenda and have a work plan program. That is why he cannot be. They say he's greater than Nelson Mandela. But you can see, it is clear. 850 million people are loyal to him because he has shown direction. He comes with an action plan. And what is the action plan? Liberation of Biafrans all over the world. That's an action plan. Then he came with a message. And what's the message? There's a plan to destroy my people. And there must be resistance. And he is the first of resistance. He is the first of resilience. Where was Umahi and the Eastern governors? How come why he is just coming out now to say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because that's what I'm telling you. Something is coming to bruise the head of Nigeria. Something is coming to bruise the head of Nigeria. Imagine where other people are being released and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being kept in the DSS custody up till now. What does that tell you? What crime has Mazi Nnamdi Kanu committed? When we saw Dibo and Sowore and the rest of them go scot-free, it's a question for Tinubu to answer.
But Igboho said is that the Tinubu government has still after him that his bank account have not been freezed.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. You understand? Tomorrow they will say they are the one. But in the night they go and beg the Northerners to not allow Igbo man to become president. The same people. Go and listen to Erifai. How they will go in the night and beg the Northerners not to allow Igbo man to be president. Go and listen to Erifai. That Obi won that election and they never wanted him to be president. Go and listen. I'm not the one saying it. Because you say I'm the one saying it. But they said it. So these guys will move in the night, compromise romance with the North to make sure that the woman does not rise. Oh, I don't know away from the North. They should go align themselves with the North and let us see what will happen. I don't know away from the North now. That is why people has come back now and say, separatist movement. Anything separatist, let army gun them down. You go see 99. You go see 99. Well, just to put the record straight, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to appear in the court any moment from now. And what the international community is saying that failure to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally, they will attract the forceful liberation of Biafra from Nigeria. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Christian.
Time Moneta get people that are lobbying for Biafra, and it is a plus. The way Moneta is going international, and it seems he's making this agitation a serious international issue by employing international lobbyists to make sure that Biafra is recognized at the world stage. Let's get a reaction.
Now, thank you for that wonderful question, the anchor of this good platform. First and foremost, I want to say, Moneta has come out to say, or has outlined countless times that he said that the Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gold for the second time. Now when he said that, see, Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gold, it means that nobody needs to die for them to exit Nigeria. Now, Ojukwu fought Biafra in a different dimension. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did it via his own dimension. So everybody is taking it globally. And now, we've seen world body recognize Biafra. We've seen the UN and then some other global body have come out to endorse the Biafra struggle. So kudos to him, it is a plus. Some persons have come out to say that Moneta should be discredited, the likes of Ohanes Ndigbo and that of the Southeastern governors. But my question is that you said Moneta should not be taken serious. Then who should be taken serious? The government who is not willing to protect our people? Is it the people who have refused to speak up when the Igbo man has been marginalized in the country? Is it the same governors who have become a tools in the hands of their Fulani master? So for you to even have a character like Moneta and Nnamdi Kanu to have come out to say enough is enough, that we are tired of this contraption called one Nigerians. It shows that these people have this mindset that, see, they can no longer be the slave. So for him to have even gone as far as to hire lobbyists that will speak on behalf of Biafra in the world, in the UN summit, to me, it's a plus, and that alone, the voice of Biafrans will be heard globally, and the voice of an Igbo man is also being heard globally. Now, let me take it back the line. When Southern Sudan and South Sudan wanted parted ways, nobody killed each other. Nobody go through the route of violence. It was done amicably. So Samonapa is doing it amicably for him to convince world leaders that this thing is possible, and why the government of the day, the present government of Nigeria, are not seeing it that way. Thank you. You can also
Should the government, should the Nigerian government be worried about this?
why would they be worried? The same people have sent assassins to kill Samonepa. Now only he has escaped. So see, one thing about it is that the government of the day, they are panicking. There's panic. You know what it is now? Say a particular tribe or a major tribe to exit your country. You know how an Igbo man is. You know the investment of an Igbo man is in the country. Now imagine in Nigeria without an Igbo man. Let's just imagine that. That means dominance. That means the Hausa man would now dominate virtually every government parastatals in Nigeria. So now the reason why the Igbo man is still believe that's Nigeria is because the Igbo man is still in the contraption called Nigeria. But eventually, if the Igbo man leaves, my brother, the Yoruba man will know the true meaning of Nigeria, and then we now know who owns Nigeria. Just like what Angwabula said, he said they are not scared of the Igbos parting, exiting Nigerians. That was what he said. He said they are not scared. Indirectly, that means the other tribe would not have sense of belonging in the country. And we know it. We know it. I know it too. And that normal man now has the spirit of dominance. You cannot dominate him. If a Fulani man has the spirit of dominance, for you to dominate him, it will take ages. In terms of population, you cannot dominate them. So one thing is that Ojukwu foreseen this whole thing. That was why he championed this Biafra struggle. And now, gradually, it is now becoming a reality in this contraction called Nigeria. Now, there are some Igbo men are even tired of the system called Nigeria, just because they feel their brother is still in president. My brother, I can bet you, come 2027, the Yorubas will be championing the Republic more than the Igbo man. I can bet you that. That I am very certain of. Yes, we will championing because it is certain when their president, when their brother is being kicked away from the presidency, already there is a plot, and which he himself cannot escape. The president himself knows that there is a plot, and then the big shots in the north are forming alliance. You know it. RFI, a powerful influence in the north, is not in the league. Sorry, is not in good terms with the president. And now nobody can take that factor. What RFI did, or else it made President Tinubu emerge as the president via his own influence. And then we have also the likes of Angulai, which is the chairman of the Northern Order Forum. He said post that election that the Northern Order Forum supported Tinubu, but come 2027, Tinubu will not get their support. So what does that mean? Now so now if the average left person would not given the vote, now where will they get the vote? It should come by 2027. The same thing the Yorubas have been after the Igbos for. Now they will be the master mind of it, because I can bet you by 2027 Yoruba will stop. And that's the slogan that will continue to trend, is that we are tired of the country we want to follow the suit of the Igbo man and exit the country. And then the Igbo man now will not take them, tag them for being unserious. Because now that the Igbo man is championing for the exit, we are saying the Igbo man is not serious. Yeah. There are claims that the Igbo man is not serious, but I can bet you when the system will also catch up with you, then you will know why the Igbo man has been championing to exit. Thank you for this coming.